Hi, welcome to SBR Sports Picks. My name is Peter Loshak. Today is Thursday, May 31st. We're talking right now with Joe Gavazzi from JoeGavazziSports.com. We're getting an early look at 4 MLB games that go tomorrow on Friday, June 1st. Right now, we're going to look at Pittsburgh and St. Louis. These two teams, of course, play tonight on Thursday night. We don't know how that game's going to turn out, but tomorrow the pitching matchup is going to be Jameson Taillon against Miles Mikolas. Mikolas, of course, has been a bit of a revelation this year. Not every start has been lights out for him, but he's been relatively consistent and pretty impressive. Doesn't walk a lot of guys, generally doesn't give up a lot of home runs, and gets some strikeouts and tends to get ground balls. And of course, St. Louis has won most of his games. They've actually won 8 out of his last 10 starts. So maybe Mikolas still not quite getting the respect he deserves from the market. We'll see where this line is when it opens. Jameson Taillon, though, of course, not far behind Mikolas, has regressed a little bit recently, but still a decent arm here. And of course, the Pittsburgh offense has been putting up some nice numbers this year. What do you expect this line to be, Joe? And where do you expect the value to lie?
I think we're going to have St. Louis as a mid-price favorite in this game. Remember, this is a rehook of the game from Sunday. These two teams matched up in a 3-game set in Pittsburgh over the weekend. The Cards taking 2-3. The rubber match being a game in which Pittsburgh bolted to a 4-1 lead after 5, only to see St. Louis rally back and win it 6-4. Season series now tied at 3 games apiece for these two teams. But things beginning to look like they're in dire straits for both these clubs. St. Louis coming in here on a 9-13 slide, while the Pirates are just 3-9 recently after that 8-1 run-up they had about 2 weeks ago. Nonetheless, they're both trailing Milwaukee by sizable edge, and the Cubs as well, who have begun to challenge the Brewers for supremacy in the division. I do favor the pitching matchup here with Mikolas. Remember that 8-2 TRGS is very meaningful in his starts, and it's backed up by a 2.58 ERA as well as an under 6 OPS mark. Now, Taillon just started like a house of fire in early April. Looked like he was vying for the #1 spot in the rotation, but he's fallen on hard times the last 6 weeks, and that means that he has gone down to a 4.53 ERA, and in my opinion, turned from a play on to a play against pitcher. I like St. Louis in this one, favoring the pitching matchup with Mikolas over Taillon. Remember, Mikolas will have Martinez coming back off the DL. Cards called up Reyes, their #1 starter prospect. So he's got to keep pitching well if he's going to want to keep his spot in the rotation. I like Mikolas here at home.
All right, Joe Gavazzi expecting the Cardinals to have some value tomorrow against the Pirates. Joe Gavazzi, tell us about your website, JoeGavazziSports.com.
It is JoeGavazziSports.com, and I speak about the articles that I write, particularly OPS and Runline. But the new one this week is about something Peter and I talk about on these videos, and that's auto fades. I've listed the top 20 auto fade pitchers through May 28th and told you why they will remain as such. These are guys who have a team record games started of 3 games or more below 500, minimum 5 starts, with an ERA of over 5 and an OPS of over 8. Everything comes together. You can get 2 or 3 of these plays a day. Remember, these have been hitting at about a 70% rate all year long. Take a look at that article. Number 3 on the hit parade list below the OPS and the run line. Joe Gavazzi, Morning Sports Advice, and JoeGavazziSports.com. Good luck out there.
All right. Sounds great, Joe. Thanks so much.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.